Hey, this is Martin from Abacus Whiskers, and I want to share with you our new resource to help students with their creative writing. It's called StoryScape. The idea of this resource is to have a pack of images to use as part of a frequent short burst creative writing practice. So we've got 52 images, all supported with short story starter sentences, and then each have got a paragraph example and then some questions to get the children thinking. So how you would use this is entirely up to you, and our slides provide 10 different ways you can use them, but really the possibilities are endless. And it's the age-old idea of using images to support creative writing. But the way I've used it previously with ages 7 to 11 in the classroom and online learning as well is I'll have the image displayed like you've got here. I'd have the image and then a title and then the story starter sentences. And this would be displayed as the children come into the classroom. And to start with, what I would do is have them using a whiteboard. And so they would come in, they would see the image, see the sentence starter. They could either sit down and start writing and carry on the story. They could sit down and discuss it with their partner or people on their table, or sometimes if they're all in early enough, we could discuss it as a group. So they've got the freedom to either use these story starter sentences or they can ignore them and come up with their own. It's just there for those children, those students who need something to get started. So the idea behind the images is that there's something about them that gets the children thinking, sparks their curiosity and gets them wanting to write. And you might find that when you first start doing this, that the quality of the writing they produce isn't brilliant, but it really does get better very quickly when you do this repeatedly. So they've got those sentences there. Deep in the forest, a statue of a girl stood. Every full moon, she would come alive for just 1 hour. Okay, they could change that to a boy or whatever, but that hopefully gives them something to start with. And the idea of this is that it is quality over quantity. We want them to have a short extract of a story, of a narrative paragraph or a couple of paragraphs, but really where they're focusing on their word choices and the imagery over the quantity and the length. If they were struggling, or if I just wanted to give them some more ideas, I would provide them the example paragraph or extract. This is always aimed to be a little bit above their ability level, to provide a good thing to aim for, but also it allows us to discuss the word choices in it and the language, particularly if there's words in there they might not have come across before. Don't always need to go over the example paragraph, but it's helpful to do so sometimes. Again, if we've got time, we can go through different questions to get them thinking as well. This could be used as a separate session where you look at the image and you talk in pairs or in groups, and then you share responses to these questions. We've set this pack up to have 52 images, each with a title, each with a story starter sentences, an example paragraph, and then 10 questions. How you were to use this in the classroom is entirely up to you. I've explained how I would use it. Ideally, I would do this every day, and that's what I've been lucky enough to do in the past. But if not, once a week, which is why we've then put together this as a pack of 52 images, 52 story starter sentences and 52 example paragraphs, and then 10 questions for each image as well, because then you've got a pack that just gets you up and running, gets you going. You could do this yourself. You can source the images off the internet, and you can put together your example sentences and see how you get on. We've had amazing results in the classroom with this. The children enjoy it. They've never seen it as a chore. There's a new image every day or every week whenever you do it, and it becomes something they love to do, and the progress in their creative writing was fantastic. So I'll provide a link in the description below to where you can download the first 2 images with the story starter sentences, paragraphs and questions completely for free. I'll also link down below to where you can go and get the full 52 image pack. Hopefully we'll have a volume 2 out soon, and we'll gradually build it up so that we've got 300 or 400 images, story starters, example sentences and questions, so that for every day of the year and beyond, we've got an image that we can use with the students in class. If you've got any questions about this, or you've got anything you think we could do to improve it, let us know in the comments down below.